Hello, welcome to the video world, and this time we're going to discuss about endangered species. So as you can see in the image, we have here a tropic cascade scenario, and we have the before and after effect. As you can see in before, we have a lot of large and small predators, and diverse plant community, and diverse songbird community, and a few large herbivores. But as you can see in the upper picture, we have large predators absent and the small predators dominate and simplified plant community, lower songbird diversity, and numerous large of herbivores. So there's a big changes from before kind of forest to the present time example of the forest. Some of the animals and before are not exist in the present kind of forest. So many species around the world and they are need helps each other to live peacefully. So therefore if only one little living organism disappear, it's have a domino effect. For example, if the frog disappear, the other living organisms or animals may do not live also. Later we're going to discuss what is the endangered species result or effect in other things. When we say endangered species, that is a species of animals or plants that is seriously at risk at extinction. We have a level. First, we have the extinct, which is extinct, as usual. Second, we have the critically endangered, which is faces an extremely high risk of extinction in the immediate future. We have also the endangered, which is faces a high risk of extinction in the near future. We have also the vulnerable, which is faces a high risk of endangerment in the medium term. And also we have the near threatened, which is may be considered threatened in the near future, and we have the least concern or no immediate threat to species survival. The Earth is comprised of many different life forms, including plants, animals, humans, and other organisms. These various life forms are highly interdependent and have formed important systems that continually reshape the planet's landscape, oceans, and atmosphere. Booming human population growth over the last 2 centuries has put and continues to put and many of the life-sustaining systems out of balance and in serious jeopardy, endangering many of the plant and animal species that human beings directly and indirectly depend upon for long-term survival. We have here criteria for endangered species. First, we have the reduction in population size, geographic range, population estimated to number fewer than 2,500 mature individuals, population size estimated to number fewer than 250 mature individuals, and quantitative analysis showing the probability of extinction in the wild is at least 20% within 20 years or 5 generations. So if these 5 criteria are exist in one kind of plant or animals, we can say that that kind of plant and animals are endangered. We have also a reason why some of the plant and animals become endangered. Top one, we have the habitat destruction. Many of the people make forests to subdivision, some will do for their own interest. So some animals and plants lost their natural habitat. The second reason we have the introduction of exception of species and some of the people are not familiar in some of the species that already exist. The third, we have the illegal hunting. For the own interest of some people, they just get a lot of animals or plants to their own interest and to sell them to get a lot of money without thinking that some of the species are endangered. We have the legal exploitation. We have also the natural causes due to the some of global warming changes. So we have here again habitat destruction, introduction of exotic species, illegal hunting, legal exploitation, and natural causes. We have here top 10 endangered species according to the internet. We have first the ivory-billed woodpecker, which is a North American bird so endangered it may actually be extinct. We have the second, the Amur leopard, which is the world's rarest cat, only 40 left in Russia Far East. We also the Javan rhinoceros, which is no more than 60 of these swamp-dwelling Asian rhinos exist. We have the northern sportive lemur, which is here's the scariest of Madagascar fast-wielding lemur species. And we have the western lowland Corellia, which is disease and illegal hunting are whipping out this gentle giant. So this is the first top 5 species to be endangered around the world. Next top 5, we have the saula, an Asian unicorn. It is so rare and it is almost mythological, and the saula hangs on by its hoof tips in a forest full of poachers' snares. Seventh, we have the leatherback sea turtle, which is the population of the world's largest turtle is dropping at the alarming rate. And also we have the tiger, the world's biggest cat is almost gone. And the Chinese giant salamander, humans are eating the world's largest amphibian into the extinction. And the little dodo bird, which is Samoa's little dodo bird, is the imminent danger of following the large dodo into the extinctions. So this is the images of those extinction species. So you can see, you can search up in the internet what are the list and animals or species in plant and animals that's already extinct. But usually extinction endangered are in the animals. So I need to save them. If a species goes extinct, it lost forever. We cannot renew. Next, maintaining biodiversity allows us to keep genetic reservoir to make our crops better. Many of our medicine we use and new products were developed from plant and other organisms. So if they're gone, it may affect the health of the people. Other products are also made with natural resources. Many plants, and I suppose animals, that got extinct through the wholesale habitat destruction are edible and could be sustainability for harvested. Considering the most endangered species around in developing nations, ignoring the problem of worldwide extinction could be seen as preventing people in developing nations fair access to biological wealth. Areas less rich in biodiversity also tend to have lower primary productivity, and most biologists would be willing to bet that there is a causal relationship. We can't do biological research well without biological diversity, and if has been here much longer that Homo sapiens as a species and will be here long after we've gone. So how can we save and prevent one kind of animal or plant to be endangered? First thing, you should know or learn about endangered species in your area. Visit a national wildlife refuge, park, or other open space, and make your home wildlife friendly. Native plants provide food and shelter for native wildlife, and herbicides and pesticides may keep yards looking nice, but they are in fact hazardous pollutants that affect wildlife. So, you can save our species according to what you can do for them. And also, this thing is very important since the global warming affect the environment and also the earth. So thank you for listening to Video World. Hope this video can save our species and also you can help for them.